Hi everyone, today I'm going to be going over how to convert SI units. Okay, how to convert SI units. So how I learned how to do it is first memorizing this acronym. Okay, so this is pico, nano, micro, milli, centi, deci, base. Then this is deca, hecto, kilo, mega, giga, tera, peta. So usually the most common ones you see are obviously centi, milli, micro, nano, and here on this side kilo, I guess, and then one of these usually on exams. We usually don't get tested on like deci or deci or deca or hecto. But it's always good to know just in case. So how I memorized this whole thing, other than writing it like 30 times, was when I write this, I think of like Punam, like moon or like the name, and then CD like a CD. BD is like baby daddy. And then HK, for some reason, I just think of hot Kool-Aid. That was just the first thing that came into my mind. Then MG, I think of like MGM Grand. And then TP is toilet paper. So just first things first, memorize this and use whatever acronym you need to know this exact order, and write it at least 20 times. Okay, now for the numbers, B is base, and it's always going to be 0. Or all of these are always going to be the number that it is. But so going left, they're all going to be negative. So -1, -2, -3, and then it goes like 3, 6, 9, 12. So -3, -6, -9, -12. And then on the right side, it's all positive, but it's the same pattern. So 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Now to convert from one to another, you are always going to want to subtract. So we'll do examples now. So let's say we want to go from, let's do something simple. So we want to do micrograms to grams. We can do 4 micrograms to 4 grams. So how we do this is we do micrograms, that's 10 to the -6, 10 to the -6 going to grams, which is 10 to the 0. So you want to do -6 minus 0 is -6. And that one's pretty simple. So it'd be 4 times 10 to the -6 grams, the one that you were looking for. If we want to do let's say, centi. Oh, does that even exist? Okay. So then you'd want to do 10 to the -6 to 10 to the -2. And so you would want to do -6 minus -2, -4. So we'll do 2 times 10 to the -4 centigrams. I've like never seen centigrams before. We can do it the other way too, or we can even jump. So let's do picograms to, okay, H grams, hectograms. So pico is 10 to the -12, to hecto is 2, So you'd want to do negative 12 minus 2, negative 14. What the heck? Okay. I'm always turning that off. Okay, negative 14. So you'd want to do, say it's just like 1. 1 times 10 to the negative 14, and then whichever one you're looking for, so hectograms. And we can do it the other way too. So if we want to do kilo to picograms. Kilo is 3, pico is negative 12. So 2 times 10 to the 15 picograms. And we can also check our work. I'll do another one just in case. We can do this one to this one. So it's, okay. And usually on tests, I just write this at the top and just refer to it like that way. Negative 1, so 7. 1 times 10 to the 7. Okay, now we can double check our work. So this one is 10 to the negative 6, so we got that here. Okay, to the negative 14. So the key thing is to make sure you always subtract. To the 15. To the 7. So that's how you convert SI units. And I'm just going to emphasize one more time. Make sure you subtract from whatever unit you're going from to the unit you want to your end product, to your end goal. So if you're going from mg to dg, you want to subtract the mg 10 to the 6 minus the dg, which is negative 1. So minus negative 1. That's how you get 10 to the 7. Thank you.